Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of 3 live broadcasts. For those of you that are watching this on Facebook, and for those of you that are watching this on LinkedIn, welcome. For those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel, I want to remind all of you that tonight at 9 o'clock East Coast time, I'm going to be sharing with you some new information that's going to add an entirely new dimension to LinkedIn. So be sure you register maxsteingart.com/special webinar. Now, right now, and I'd like to welcome, of course, the folks that are participating in this live webinar. So let me just take a moment, take a look who's here. I'm glad to hear that, Deb. You're going to open you up later and find out exactly what happened. Okay, now, LinkedIn today has 20 million professional users. It is without question the best social network for you to build your business on. There are new LinkedIn features that make it easier to build any business. It doesn't matter what you're selling. As long as you have a clue as to who would be interested in your business based on who they are and what they do, connecting with people on LinkedIn that are perfect prospects for your business is as simple as reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. 10 million professionals with large circles of influence just joined. And when you bring one of these people into your business, they don't come alone. Your business will grow faster when you connect with large people that have large circles of influence. And now we're going to show you how you can use LinkedIn for free. Now, LinkedIn allows users to conduct searches of their membership using the free version, but that doesn't mean that you can make endless searches. With a free LinkedIn Basic account, you can search for and view profiles of other LinkedIn members, find and reconnect with colleagues and classmates, receive unlimited in-mail messages, but there's a limit. It is easy to find who you're looking for, but their searching features are now radically, and I mean radically different. Your search results are going to be determined by the contents of your LinkedIn profile. I refer to it as your social network DNA. What's on your profile is going to determine who LinkedIn matches you up with when you do your searches. So that search window is a phenomenal tool. You can search for people by country. You can search for people by city or state. And LinkedIn's advanced searching feature will actually search for people by distance. And you could sort by postal code. Now, with a free LinkedIn account, you'll hit their commercial use limit after around 300 people searches in a month. Now, that amounts to roughly 10 people searches a day if we figure a 30-day month. Once you hit the commercial use limit, you can no longer search on LinkedIn until the next month. A warning is displayed as you approach your free people search limit, and it will reset on the 1st of every month. When the numbers of searches you conduct in a month exceed their limit, the system believes you're using the platform for commercial purposes and will restrict your ability to search until you upgrade to a premium service that must be paid for. We're going to show you how to get around that. So you'll get a notice, hey, try premium free for 1 month. And if you're going to try premium free, you want to use Sales Navigator. The free version of LinkedIn's people search results contains 10 results per page. translating to a limit of 1,000 results. You got 100 pages. This means that if your search returns thousands of profiles, you can only access the first 1,000. Once you get to 1,000, they're going to cut you off. LinkedIn has new features that make it easier for you to identify the people that are open to work, that are looking for opportunities. 7.7 million people are looking for an opportunity. 1.6 million looking for opportunities. Looking for an opportunity, 1.1 million, and these numbers are changing all the time. Seeking an opportunity, 3.7 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.1 million. So the 10 occupations with high burnout rates are the following. Physicians. Look at these numbers. Nurses are number 2. Social workers are number 3. School teachers are number 4. School principals are number 5. Attorneys are number 6. Remember, these numbers are changing all the time. New people are joining LinkedIn every day. 10 million last month. Police officers. Now you could filter your search results down by location. Accountants. People that work in fast food restaurants. People that work in retail. Bed Bath & Beyond is going bankrupt. LinkedIn and Facebook both are like 2 big bowls of candy. They are virtual online gold mines of eager prospects that you can proactively reach into any time from any place in the world, pull out the candy of your choice. But today, LinkedIn is much better than Facebook. How many times a day do you want to pop into LinkedIn and connect with somebody that you know in advance needs what you have, wants what you have, and would be very successful in your business? There's no limit. I love success stories. I got this 2 weeks ago on a Friday. This is one of Max's team, but thanks to the message, it was during our coaching that he suggested this date rather than my real birthday, which is in October. Please tell Max I'm doing very well. And thanks to his coaching, being active on LinkedIn and wishing someone a happy birthday 4 months ago, I just had my first $12,000 a month. I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing. Okay? Now, let me pop out of here. And I'm going to jump over into LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn has one of the new features that they have is celebrations. Now, celebrations enable you to connect with people that have changed your jobs, that are having a birthday, or that are celebrating an anniversary. So I am going to log out of my account first. Okay, so let me unmute Debbie.
Hi, Max.
Good morning, Debbie. I'm not going to bring up her profile,
Yeah,
but how'd the conversation go?
the conversation went very well. I mean, she's an ideal prospect for my business, for the type of business that I'm in. And as we were talking, we realized that we really had a lot in common, even more so than what we thought. And so I got to know her a little bit more, and we just kind of talked back and forth, and I put information into LinkedIn, and so she's going to look over that. She's a serious prospect. She's really looking at this, and she comes from a family of entrepreneurs, of business owners, and so she's always had an entrepreneurial spirit.
What was her experience with those direct selling things that she was doing?
Well, she was with Paparazzi, and what she said to me was that it was $5 jewelry, which was great because she sold a lot, but you couldn't make a lot of money unless you really did big volume, and that required lots of inventory. And so that's, she just decided she wanted out of teaching just because of the way teaching was going. And it looks like she had kind of been working towards that, but Paparazzi wasn't giving her the income. She had to chase family and friends, had to carry an inventory. And so that's why she got out of it. And right now she's doing contract work. And so tomorrow she leaves for her first contract assignment.
Now, one of the other things, and this is, part of the process, but one of the things about selling jewelry, you pointed out, some of the things, but people don't buy jewelry every month unless my wife does.
Right.
But so it's the monthly consumption of products.
And we did talk about that. And as soon as I mentioned, having products that people want and use and continue to buy month after month, she got that right away.
Yeah. And when you're talking to a woman, obviously, one of your products, can take 10 years off a woman's face. And what is it? 10 minutes or 10 seconds?
It's over time. There's no magic formula. And matter of fact, this morning in the Facebook groups that we have, I'm posting my story, my before, and then my after, after 16 months of using the product, and it's significant.
And that's something that, you're definitely going to want to continue to use. Now, it's very important that now that you've made this connection, when do you plan on talking to her again?
Well, I asked her about later today or tomorrow, but she leaves tomorrow for her assignment, and she's going to let me know once she gets there kind of what her time frame is.
Gotcha. Okay. So while you're waiting for her to get back to you on that, again, this is a relationship. You spoke to her, you like her, she likes you. So you want to continue to communicate with her by posting things, sharing posts that she'll appreciate, and not necessarily about the business. So for example, I found one yesterday that I absolutely loved, and let me share it with you.
Okay. And the good thing is too, that I'll be at the convention where we're launching the new product for women. And so I'll have Margie with me and all kinds of leaders. And so, I'll have all kinds of support and people to talk to if she would like.
Okay, so where did I put it? Let's go to,
And so, yeah, what topics for quotes do you suggest for her? I know you're putting one in here.
I did motivational quotes about opportunities. And we come over here to images. This one here. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection.
Ooh.
Okay, I mean, so what you do with this is you copy it. You can come back over here on LinkedIn and you can just paste it in and share it.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to post things. You know, you take things like this. It's not about ideas. It's about making ideas happen. So, what are we doing? We're putting things out there. But then if opportunity doesn't knock,
Mhm.
okay, because she is gonna relate to these. Another good one is progress has little to do with speed, but much to do with direction.
Mm.
And then there are going to be other ones there. About like this one here. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work.
That's a good one.
So and of course the other thing, now these are posts that you could make on your LinkedIn profile. She's going to see them because you're connected, you recently spoke. And of course, probably one of my all-time favorites is the 3 C's of life. Choices, chances, changes. But some of the things that you want to put up there, she's working. She's doing something. And so some of the things that you can post will help her with what she's currently doing, motivational quotes about leadership, teamwork. A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit. Well, here's a good one. So these are the kinds of things that when you share with your prospects, and you know, and then of course you could send, I hope your trip's going well. Do you know where she's going?
I don't. I know that she's driving, but I don't know exactly where she's going.
Right. So, depending upon where she's driving, now remember, you can still communicate. I understand, I understand you're driving to your next, where are you driving? I hope the weather's okay where you are. You can communicate with people about other things. And the easiest way is just to post something that she's going to be interested in. So, and she's a phenomenal candidate for your business.
Yes, she is.
And when she comes into the business, because she's got a skill set, she has all kinds of great experience, and that's what it's all about. It's the more you got to know about her, it makes that strategy. No wonder LinkedIn suggested that we connect. I can't believe how much we have in common. So let me we'll be following you with that one. Let me come over here and let's look at
Thank
Jill.
you.
You're welcome. She sent me all right, so Jill sent me one. Let me unmute her. She's talking to two people, Christopher and Parna. That's when I jumped the gun. So let's look at Christopher first. All right. So we looked at this one yesterday, I think. Entrepreneur, network marketer, firefighter. Let me unmute Jill.
Hey, Max.
Good morning. Are we having fun?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you reached out to him on Thursday last week. All right, but notice on his profile, he says he's a network marketer.
Yes.
So you're asking what prompted you to become a network marketer. But what network marketing company are you working with? That was the question. So if we look at his profile, Success Factory. So we can come over here on the internet. Okay. So here, the platform for success-minded people. All right, so it's a platform, great community that benefit. There are companies who have world-class innovative products, a large community of sellers. Okay. Success Factory. All right, now let's come back over here. Now, the questions that you want to know here is, we'll go back to his profile. According to his profile, it says here, he's been doing this for almost 5 years. Now, question is, how long has he been working with I'm familiar with it. Hey, we just looked it up. And of course, because we're working together, I can give you some additional background information that'll help you when you're talking to him. I'm familiar with it. Okay. So this was, I hope you had a nice weekend. How long have you been with him? We want to ask simple little questions. Okay. Now, notice his profile shows he's been working with the Ford Motor Company. So the questions you want to know is, how long has he been with them? And what other network marketing companies has he worked with? Okay. Now, you know, with the certainty that the sun comes up in the east, goes down in the west, you know, LinkedIn is not helping. He's certainly not using LinkedIn to build his business. You can, you know that. Now, it's all about learning if the person on the other end is truly a candidate for your business. So let's take a look at the other one. Let me. Okay, I've got some. What happens when you get into these is if somebody sends you a message, it locks up, it can lock up. Locks up my keyboard sometimes. Let's get rid of that. Do we have to go down very far?
Yeah, she's
Here.
been, yeah, there she is. This was one of the ones I done before talking to you. So I jumped the gun on this one.
Okay. Passionate marketer looking for opportunities. Now she's in India. Does your company do business in India?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the database, India is the #2 country of participants for LinkedIn. The United States is #1. India is #2. China, I was surprised, is #3. Seasoned marketing professional with 11+ years. So the first thing you want to know about anybody is, what do you do? So she's a senior marketing specialist. And you always want to look, when you get into talking to somebody, you always want to look at their entire resume. She was a teller in a bank, a little retail sales. Now she's looking for an opportunity. According to this, she started a new position. So she started in January, working a senior marketing specialist. So she's working for a company as a senior marketing specialist. All right, so you reached out to her. She accepted you immediately. Been on it for 8 years. You ask them a question, they come back and answer you the same thing. Okay. Now, and what prompted you to become a marketer? The question really is, I see you just got a job. You just took on a job. Why are you still looking for an opportunity? So this becomes a manipulative question. And have you ever thought about doing network marketing? It's not an open-ended question. An open-ended question would have been, with all of your experience in marketing, what network marketing companies have you worked with?
Got it.
Okay, I thought about it, but I never knew how to approach doing it. Now you're asking, do you recognize these businesses? Again, what experience have you had with these companies? Okay. So really, okay, so to turn this around, you would come back, you could get this thing back on track. Number one, have you, what? Let's step away from network marketing for a minute. And let's bring it back. And we could say, and let's get a little creative here. I'm curious. Whoops. All right, I'll tell you what to write. I'm curious. Considering the fact that you've just started a new position, why are you still open for other opportunities? Let her tell you that first. Then, when she tells you that, you can come back and you could say, many people, many marketers, because that's what she calls it, many marketers or many professionals that are passionate about marketing are turning to network marketing because it generates residual income. What network marketing companies has she worked with? Let her tell you. If she hasn't worked with any, then we're going to start. Well, let me explain how the network marketing business model works. And for that, you want to go and jump in the scripts book. On page 32, how to describe network marketing. I wouldn't use the whole thing. In other words, you could start with network marketing is an industry where large companies use word-of-mouth advertising to generate sales and reward their distributors with healthy commissions on sales for doing so. What attracts most people to network marketing is a residual income component. Once people start buying the products you recommended, you continue to get paid every time they reorder. And there's another piece that you could add in there. Network marketers are passionate about their products and companies because they help so many people. Many network marketing companies are public companies and have their stock network marketing companies enable professionals with an entrepreneurial spirit to build a business around product or a service. This is the part that are constantly in demand and serve a huge market. So we want to add that to here. Okay, then would you like, and then I would ask, would you like to know more about it? Don't send her the whole thing at once. All right. So.
Yep, got it. Thanks.
So it's not as bad as I thought. So let me come back over here. Log out. Your account. I've only got a few more minutes. And let me. Well, I'm let me. Okay, so. I am so done with this. Okay. Now, if you haven't registered for boot camp yet, I'm going to put this in the chat. Go to maxsteingart.com. And use the promo code Big Deal to drop the price. For those of you that participated in previous boot camps, or for those of you that are serious about your business, you can go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge and work with me over 3 months in 3 separate boot camps. Bottom line is this: if you're not talking to people every day, well, you could be. And if you're not enrolling 2 or 3 people into your business every week, well, you can be doing that too. Now, we'll be back at 4 o'clock. Today, we will look at other conversations. We're here to answer your questions. And don't forget, tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to show you some things about LinkedIn that frankly will keep you up tonight. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. If there's anybody here that is interested in going faster, then type coaching, put your phone number in the chat window, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.